January 4th. We will call the meeting to order at 6:02. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Wendy, you got the attendance here, who's here and who's not. Any additions or deletions to the agenda? If not, I need a motion to approve the agenda.
I'll make a motion to approve.
Second?
Second.
All in favor? Aye. Opposed? Motion carries. Approval of the minutes for the December 7th, 2023 meeting. Any discussion about that? If not, I need a motion.
So moved.
Second?
I'll second.
All in favor? Aye. Opposed? Motion carries. Any presentations? Okay. Any public comment? I have a feeling this is going to be a quick meeting. Any action items? Discussion. Anything we want to discuss tonight? I want to discuss that next month. We're going to vote on the 2024 meeting dates, which will take place on the first Thursday of the month at 6 p.m. Is everybody good with that?
Yes.
We're supposed to have it done, I think the township board meeting, their annual meeting's in April, but we're going to do this in February. I want to make a note that we have 10 commissioners, right, Wendy? Don't we have 10 voting members on this?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm sorry, 9.
Or not, yeah,
We have 9 voting members on this.
11 total on it.
It's a large commission, but we need that because we're a busy commission and department. All right, anything else to discuss? Oh, I'm next for my report. Some events we have coming up. Wednesday, February 14th, that's Valentine's Day, right? Is the senior luncheon. The one we had in December, we had over 70 attendees.
90.
No, 90.
Wow.
What?
Bingo too.
Oh, and bingo too, yeah. So over 90 people attended the holiday luncheon, and everybody Happy New Year too, by the way. Hope you had a good Christmas and New Year. We, over 90, that's crazy.
It was a wonderful turnout.
Are we still offering transportation for that?
Yeah.
All
We'll
right.
have that option available, yeah.
And on a side note, somebody texted me last night and was asking, do we offer, if someone's handicapped and they need a ride somewhere and they're wheelchair bound, do we do that too? Doesn't that little van open and you can put
Our card doesn't have a lift.
it doesn't have a lift?
Does not have a lift on the back, a service lift.
So we,
Does a
So-
smart bus?
If we had a smart bus vehicle that we had available, that would have a service lift, but we don't have one. We have just our transportation vehicle that we purchased through the township.
so
But-
that little van does not take, oh, I gotta text that person and let them know then.
Yeah, it's not wheelchair accessible.
Not wheelchair accessible,
Yes.
that's what I was asking. All right. So Wednesday, February 14th, senior luncheon for Valentine's Day. Friday, March 15th, tentatively is the daddy-daughter dance, which is always a big one. So we're going to be looking for volunteers, commissioners, to help with that one.
Well, and we'll have Builders Club too.
And the Builders Club, too. Friday, March 15th, wow. And then Saturday, March 30th is the Easter Bunny. And I know that we're giving some shout-outs a couple months in advance, but the Easter Bunny's confirmed. Confirmed. Thanks, Easter Bunny. This is something new we have this year, Saturday, April, why did I not find this? The mother and daughter tea.
Mid-April, roughly April
Mid-April.
20th.
So, date to be determined, but mid-April, a mother and daughter tea. Do we have any daughter parents on this commission? All right, how old is she? Oh, well.
I'm a mama boy. so-
What do you think of that tea? Good idea?
Yeah, I like it. I mean, if I was younger, I would totally want to go.
My gosh,
Yeah,
spoken like a true high schooler.
almost.
Almost. What, do we have like china and stuff that you're gonna use? Because we're not using,
We have a plan. I think it'll be nice. Yeah, it'll look pretty nice in there.
is
Yeah.
your family involved in this?
I'm sure they'll give me some input. Yeah.
Good, so that's new, mother and daughter tea. And then, it's not too early to talk about Island Fest, which is May 31, June 1, 2. As of today, the exhibitor forms to be in the hangar and the parade applications have been updated, and they are on there now. Sign Up Genius will be coming in the next 2 weeks. Stacy, I know you're watching from Florida, so we'll get on that. And so, yeah, Island Fest, May 31, June 1, 2. I'm really excited about that. We're looking for some good vendors and crafters, and I know Wendy's busy on that. And like I said, I want to give everybody a Happy New Year, and that concludes my report. Zaid?
All right, so a couple of updates. So our contract for our new restaurateur for the Tipsy Fish has been signed, so we're all good to move ahead with that. So they should, their contract begins on February 1st. They'll be doing some renovations in the restaurant as well as in the bathroom, painting the bathroom. We'll be updating the bathroom as well, some things in there. So should be about probably a mid-March to late March open date for our new restaurateur. I know people have been asking about a new playground.
Yes.
There are plans coming together for that. There's just some red tape, different things, but things are coming together, and we're looking forward to hopefully announcing it within the next month or two. And the rec department did secure 2 new cars. We got a new Meals on Wheels car and a new maintenance car from the police department, which is pretty nice. We needed to update some of our vehicles, so we were able to do that, which is good.
Okay, good?
Yep.
We do want to give a shout out to Tom and Scott from Smokies and thank them for the 7 years that they were here, and we appreciate all that you've done and did, and good luck with whatever else you're going to, and we're excited for Tipsy Fish to come in. I know the playground's been a lot of questions going on with that. Keith, I have a question for you. Barry and I received a letter in the mail from Kiwanis about sponsoring the playground. What's that all about? Because,
I was gonna do that during my announcements.
oh my goodness, I'm so sorry.
But, no, just like last year, we put on a donation letter, and we tend to find a purpose to use for that money every year. Last year we did it, we raised $5,000 to put toward the playground, either to buy a piece of equipment or for maintenance of the new playground. We're doing that again this year. So all the money that we collect from those letters that went out are all earmarked to support the playground.
Question, how did you get the mailing list? Because I've asked 3 good friends of mine, and they said they never got anything in the mail.
The super secret thing.
It's a super secret thing.
I didn't get one.
Wendy didn't get
And
one?
honestly, this year we had some hiccups, so we did not send out as many letters as we normally do.
So it wasn't like going back to the people who had sponsored in the 90s or anything like that? Or and I just want to explain to people that playground was condemned over a year ago, right? And it was a lot more than just spraying for bees and hornets. There were things that could really hurt little
Safety
Susie
hazard.
and Sally and yeah, it was safety issues. So I know that I call them keyboard warriors, that we get a lot of people that like to be vocal on social media, and it just takes a little research or a phone call or two, and you can call Zaid at the rec office at 734-675-2364. Shout out to Ethel. We can't wait to see you next month, and I'm saving that bottle of scotch for the springtime. All right. So that's how that letter came about, right?
Right.
All right.
But if you would like to make a donation, you can either send a check to Grocio Kiwanis Trust for P.O. Box 31, Grocio, or you can go to grociokiwanis.com and you can donate directly to the trust there, and that money will go directly it'll be earmarked for the playground.
So I guess that answers my question. Is there like a separate account for this?
Yes, and any donations to the trust are tax deductible,
Oh, nice. Okay. Playground key.
the 501c3.
Ucha's not here tonight. Keith, you have anything else you want to bring up?
So I have 2 things. First of all, I'd like to congratulate Emma for for being the first place winner in the VFW.
Was mine my
Sorry, I'm
thing.
stealing it.
Oh, wow.
As the adjutant for VFW Post 7310, I want to congratulate Emma for being our first place winner for Patriots Pen. She moves on to districts next. So congratulations, Emma.
Thank you.
What is that, Emma?
It's just like an essay writing like contest. They give you a prompt and like you have to like write about it.
What was it you wrote about?
I wrote about how America was inspiring to me and how my grandma like helps me show that.
So she read her essay to us, to the VFW last month. Her and her whole family were there. I have pictures on my phone, I'll show you.
How long is it? How many words are there?
400.
Wow. Maybe you could bring it next month. That would be nice.
And then the only other thing I have is VFW is taking subscriptions for our flag program again, which we are going to be putting up. The first one is on Labor Day, or Memorial Day, sorry. So get your orders in, grociokiwanis.com. You can order it directly from there.
So you're not going to be going a week ahead of time going, oh my gosh, all these flags I got to put up.
I probably will. What I've decided is this year, a week early, I will put flags up at the Commons in front of the VFW. So everybody who forgot to order at the last minute will run out and order. So we don't have a backlog on that 1 week.
I love it. I think it looks great.
It does look great.
We're always looking for volunteers with trucks that want to help us put out flags and take them down.
And do we get bill, like, will we get an email or a bill reminding us, or we just go on? And,
We're going to be, well, there's a post out there now on Facebook. I don't know if you've seen it. But
No.
people are sharing, the hardware store is sharing it, everybody's sharing it.
okay,
And there should be an email going out to all of the previous subscribers.
okay.
But just feel free to grociokiwanis.com.
Just pay, okay. And I'll
Thank you,
forget-
sir.
I'll forget by the time I get home.
Speak in your microphone, Megan.
I'm sorry. Is there a flag pickup and drop off option to help out with getting them out? Like if residents can grab just.
No,
like-
the issue is because we have them set up in routes.
Yep.
It's
Okay, that
going to
makes
mess
sense.
everybody up, so it's easier just to, now if you would like to pick up 10 of them and put them up in your neighborhood, we will easily do that for you.
That's a long haul down Meridian.
I love it. I think it looks so nice.
It does.
We have
yeah.
about 500 flags on the island right now, and it keeps growing
Wow.
every year.
Great.
That's crazy.
But the volunteers do not grow, so we are overworked and understaffed.
You know how that goes. All right. Thanks, Keith. Megan, you have something?
I don't.
All right. Marissa?
Yep, just a reminder that even though we haven't even gotten snow yet, we're planning for the summer, and we are hiring for our pool staff and for our maintenance staff for our summer. We are looking at possibly partnering with the high school. We were waiting until after the holidays, but reaching out to possibly have a job fair on site at the high school to recruit for our lifeguard positions. So Zaid and his team will be reaching out and possibly setting that up, so stay tuned for that. And that's it.
How old, you have to be 16 to be a lifeguard, right? Or 15? 15? I thought it was
yeah.
15 too.
I thought it was 16.
I believe it's either 15 or 16. We can check on that. Yeah.
And then I guess,
Oh, maybe it was 15.
is there, other than the job fair, is there a way to reach out to the college kids? They come home for spring break, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or so the parents know, or the families know that we're hiring for people to empty trash cans across the street at the soccer fields and around the swimming pools and Water's Edge and Marina.
We can put in ads into whatever publication we
Okay.
go with. So
What was that site that Ash was talking about
for the ads,
for maintenance? Was it not Indeed or something, but what's that called? There's a website that you advertise for jobs.
there's various ones. It really depends on the job. I mean, even for college kids, there's specific ones, but I can look at some and let you know. There's a few different ones. Indeed is something we usually use a lot, but I believe it's called collegeboards.com,
Okay.
something like that, where there's a lot of jobs specifically tailored for college kids, different things like that. But we'll make sure to put it out there so that
I know Marissa said summer, but I think around April and stuff, you start kicking in for all the,
But
people around
even
there.
blasting it out on Facebook on GI,
Yeah.
Grosdale Now and Rec.
College kids are some,
But
Too
parents
cool
might
for
see them.
Facebook,
But
but yeah, the
parents
parents,
might
yeah.
see it
Right,
just to be
right.
able to relay the information.
Yeah, and I find that a lot of parents do want their kids to have jobs on the island, and there's not that many jobs on the island. So it's actually really important to get those out there because they are desirable positions. I feel like sometimes people just don't know about them.
Right.
Because that way they're not having to drive across the bridge, possibly paying the tolls if it's on the north end. So it's just something that word of mouth is a really powerful tool with this. So I think we just need to keep putting it out on social, putting it on the website, publications.
Yeah, because look how great it turned out when we found Zay.
Speaking of social media, we are looking to start an Instagram page too for our department, just to kind of target a different.
Don't do
Audience.
Snapchat. Somebody got me to join Snapchat.
we're not doing
a month ago,
Snapchat.
and oh my goodness.
Instagram. We'll do Instagram, target a different market. See, that might help with those job ads as well. So
And we could do TikTok, and we could all dance in front of the camera here. And
you guys want to dance? That's
Right.
totally
Yeah.
fine.
I'll videotape.
Yeah, if you want to dance, plan some stuff out.
What? I heard you mumble down
Megan
there,
loves
Keith.
her TikTok. Megan loves her TikTok.
I love my TikTok at night. Yeah.
Listen, Linda.
She likes watching them, not producing them. No.
Everybody likes TikTok. It's just like, just to get the word out there about the jobs. Thanks, Marissa. And Wendy.
I'm gonna
Miss
let-
Madam
I'm gonna let
Secretary.
Emma go
I'm gonna
first,
okay?
All I have to report is that we have midterms coming up at the end of this month, sadly, but we do. So,
Wrapping up the semester,
yippee.
and they go back to school on Monday. Delayed start for the middle school and the high school.
Do you have like a whole book written out there for
Maybe.
Oh, you're
It's
a
not.
young
It's
girl.
not much. All right. So December was December was full of holiday cheer throughout our schools. The last week before break was no exception. Some of the festivities included Spirit Week, the yearly Hootenanny at Meridian. Mrs. Claus was there, and Santa, and the Grinch. Mr. Shank, who's our French teacher at the middle school and the high school, had a Yule log bake-off challenge
I saw that.
for both of his kids at the middle school and the high school. The kids did an amazing job with their cakes and had a great time doing it. Emma and Alex and their friend Emma did one too, and they had a blast. The high school NHS had their first ever teddy bear toss last month, and Grosio fans brought in 103 stuffed animals to beat Wyandott's 30. They're looking forward to partnering with Roosevelt High School's NHS chapter again this year. This was a great win for Grosio as well as Toys for Tots. So they got all that stuff for Toys for Tots, which is great. And then a big thank you once again to our Grosio community for answering my call and helping to raise enough money to provide sips, sweets, and small bites for all 4 schools, the bus garage staff, and our admin staff. I truly appreciate those parents and the other community members helping to make this happen. So we had a food truck go to each of the locations the last week of school. So it was really nice. And then Park Lane and Meridian Schools are teaming up to provide a joint family literacy game night on Tuesday, January 30th from 5:30 to 7. The event will be held at Park Lane, and be sure to join them for a screen-free evening of family literacy fun. All Park Lane and Meridian students and their families are welcome, and Builders Club will be there in full force helping with the event. So they'll pretty much help make it happen. And then even though Keith stole my thunder, I'm going to read my thing I wrote anyway. I just wanted to take a minute to acknowledge and congratulate our very own Miss Emma Bates on her first place win in the 2023 Patriots Pen Essay Contest, which was offered yearly through the VFW. Out of 34 entries, Emma came in first place. 8th grader Josh, what's his last name? Andronic, came in second place, and Chloe Longton, who's a 7th grader, came in third. All 3 were honored at the Grosio VFW on December 13th, and they all move on to districts. For some reason I was thinking it was regionals, but districts, which is going to be held this Saturday at Crystal Gardens, and doors open at 4. It starts at 4:30. Wishing them all the very best of luck. The first place winner will then move on to the next
Applause
level.
for Emma.
Good job, Emma. And that's all I have.
Thank you, Wendy. Okay, that does it for that. I guess we're good. Let me look at my notes. I'll talk to you about, do you want to mention something about if anybody's interested in helping with classes or?
Oh, yeah, yeah, if anybody's interested, teachers, anybody within the school district really is interested in doing any classes after school, we've really done a great job, I think, at Meridian, having some after-school classes. We've had sign language, we have a theater class that Miss Nielsen does, there is a recorder class that our music teacher does, and then art classes. We've got a few at Park Lane, and then we have an art class at the middle school that just wrapped up as well. So if anybody's interested in doing anything after school with the kids, let us know, because there definitely is a need.
Yep, we're looking for instructors, teachers, that kind of stuff. Any word on if you're going to do the banners this year again for the high school seniors?
I am trying to, yes. Yep.
Go ahead.
Kiwanis already said yes. I'm waiting to hear back from Rotary and then the DDA. So, yeah, I hope so, because it's a really nice,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's a really nice
I love it.
thing. It looks great down Macomb, and
You know how many seniors we have this year?
I think it was like 146 or something like that. I have it written down at home, but yeah.
Okay.
So, and not everybody does it. I mean, the parents have the opportunity, you know, whether they want it to happen or not. And then they do a quick little survey giving us permission. So,
But it's funded by DDA.
EDA,
Rotary.
and Kiwanis
and
has done it
Kiwanis.
the last 2 years with me. So I'm hoping that the other two will,
Jump on board.
yes. Because it is. I mean, it's,
Special to
It is.
spotlight our
Yeah.
kids.
Absolutely.
It is. And we're such a small community, and a lot of us know these kids, and it's just a nice thing to show the seniors that we are proud of everything they've done. And it's a great little memento for them to take and, you know, have afterwards.
Okay. Keith, got anything you want to bring?
Nope, that's it.
Megan?
That's it. Nope.
Marissa?
Just wanted to thank the community for the great turnout to all of our recreation holiday activities in the past month. They were really well attended and really fun. The island looked great. All the Christmas lights were amazing. So just really looking forward to a new year and a lot of fun things coming ahead.
You. Wendy?
Oh, just sending love to Ethel.
Thanks. Emma?
Nope.
Zaid?
I'm all good.
Everybody be safe out there, and we will see you back here in February. With that,
Make a motion to adjourn.
Keith, I need a motion to adjourn at 6:25.
I'll make a motion.
Second.
All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Thank you. Take the time to volunteer.